continues with a good one here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
It's a tradition that began in 1966, and off we go on a Thanksgiving afternoon in Dallas.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. There he goes left side. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland. And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is the offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
Right to the air is Burrow. He'll get this complete to Trey Harris. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And running with power here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The Cowboys at 5 and 6 to start play. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around. That's expecting to play really well here.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now Burrow changing things up here. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. this out to the 25.
Looking to put a drive together.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27th. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27th.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson.
They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. You look at this Cowboy defense.
This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
Here's Sanders.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
They'll go. Here's Sanders.
And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, well, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
They go again with Blue. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They go with Blue between the tackles.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Here we go. 180, 11, Tommy. 12, 12, 12.
They hand it off. It's Blue. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Aubrey now for the point after.
It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. As they've got it 2nd and 7.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Throwing, Sanders. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw is Sanders.
He's going to float this over the middle deep. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 58 yards.
And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
The point after is good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
On one, ready?
The Cowboys on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now a shotgun handoff, Blue. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. An audible here to get a new look. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. On the RPO, that's complete right side. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Sanders to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Sanders. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll swing this out to Sampson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. To throw again, here is Sanders. And that's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. A great effort there with an amazing diving catch. And the Browns have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
On one, ready?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Here we go, here we go.
And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Blue. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
You have to figure with this offense on 2nd and inches, they're in ideal shape, but then they end up getting an incompletion, a run stuffed on 3rd and inches, and you look around and say, how did it become 4th down?
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Here we go. Can. 11 MT.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Burrow will throw. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. Wow, and that is incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
11.
Now it's Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Here we go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. 2nd and 9 now. And guy's man complete. Down the right sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this 1st half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now they'll toss it here to Blue. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Now Burrow. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Fourth down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it.
12. Here we go, here we go. 180, 11, 11.
They'll try and throw for it here.
That one taken in by Whittington.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. Fourth and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there's a time to be aggressive, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for as much as anyone.
But this is taken in. It's complete. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime.
No problem there on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
That's caught at the 25.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Davis fighting. He loses the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So they take the deficit into the lockers. You know they had plans to receive the football. A nice drive, instead a fumble on the kickoff.
And that could be demoralizing right there because, as you pointed out, they had designs on coming out and, okay, we're going to change things here in the second half. Instead, with a deficit already, they cough it up, and now they've got to find a way to keep the score from mounting bigger against them.
And he'll just get rid of it. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders.
Touchdown! A great effort there. 27 yards.
And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
To the right side and intercepted. And the Browns are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Well, a nice saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And that is incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 7-5, Hawk 70, Hawk.
Back to throw. Sanders. Man over the middle, and it's complete.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the gun, it's Shedeur.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The end result, 21 yards.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Back to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Well, the Browns are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Throwing again, it's Sanders.
Touchdown, Browns! From 3 yards out.
And the Browns have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
11. Here we go.
Here's Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
It really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. Burrow looking to pass.
To the right side, that's Whittington.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Here's Sanders.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 3.
Let's go now.
Throwing, Sanders. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
To throw is Sanders. Setting up the screen for Sampson. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Brings up 4th and 1.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Dragon 60. Warrior 70.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Drops it to Blue, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the 3rd quarter, I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Gun.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go.
Sanders to throw.
That's going to be caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Browns get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Here we go.
Burrow now off the bootleg. Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
11 MT, tight. 11 MT.
Play action. It's Burrow. Past the 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 44 yards.
11. Stop.
Blue. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
11. Stop. 12. Stop.
They go play action with Burrow. Blitz coming, and down he goes. We're on to the fourth here on Thanksgiving Day. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Here we go. Please. 180. 180. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now, field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth down.
11. Stop.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. And the blitz was on there, able to get in the backfield from the linebacker spot and get him 2 points.
Brandon, we know a defensive coordinator right now who's looking for a raise. He had that dialed in perfectly, didn't he? The perfect blitz at the perfect time, 2 points for his team.
On 1, ready?
Looking to put a drive together.
11, mighty. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
He'll swing this out to Blue. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
1, ready?
First down.
11. Here we go.
At the 34-yard line.
Ready? Stop.
And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Here we go. Right 80.
Now it's Burrow.
Trying to set up a screen for Blue. Still going.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Jaden Blue,
31 yards.
and the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Aubrey good with a PAT.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A big play there. 43 yards.
And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one.
From midfield now, Burrow. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Burrow will throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Oh, he fakes the spike.
And this is going to work. It's caught. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
11, Thomas.
Now Burrow. This is caught. It's Cruz. And he's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And Burrow going to throw again. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Here's Burrow. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Burrow on play action. Looking for Cruz, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Browns drive about to get started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Over the middle, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. Cup 19. Go.
Sanders. It's caught inside the 25. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. 2nd and 14. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Gun, 11, 11, 11. Right, 80, 11, MT, tank. 11, MT, tank. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow looking to pass. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Well, certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
12, 12, 12.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that ball going to be intercepted yet again.
No!
And he takes this one back.
All right, I see how you gonna do me.
Defense has a touchdown. An impressive performance. Just
No, it's good. That's a good interception. Shit.
Another score to the ledger late in the fourth
It's all
quarter.
good. Don't worry.
Not much has stopped them at
You
any
doing
point
what
in this
you-
game, partner. This
doing
is
what
just
you-
an old-fashioned
supposed to
blowout
do.
right here. They're
Look,
probably
yeah, I
putting
know-
brakes on themselves.
Yeah, I should have checked your roster. I'm sure your players are
Extra point
all
right
bumped
down
up
the
like
middle. And this one was over a while
through
ago
the
as they
Eagles,
just added
Eagles
on to
and
that big lead.
Steelers. My dudes are slow.
This
Man, you
field
gotta
right
have
at the
XP to
goal
use
line.
it.
And not much doing on the return. Good coverage
Yeah,
there.
oh, is that
They
right?
Stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams.
Yeah, you gotta
That's not
buy
what
it
they
back
got, though.
every
They gotta
time,
sit
every
back
week.
And have a long field to cover
Yeah.
if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Dallas offense here set to
You said as
begin
long
the
as they
drive.
don't.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far.
Yeah,
this
it's all
season.
good. Look, man.
Defense is
All
really
I'm
strong.
telling you, don't let the Eagles win the Super
Does
Bowl.
a nice
That's all I'm
job of
saying.
giving him an easy throw
Look,
to start this
look,
drive, and he takes
Bro,
advantage
do
of
not
it.
let that fool win the Super Bowl. That's my
Sets up a
boy,
manageable second
but
down.
he talked too much
Second
shit.
down and a little more than a yard here. From the shotgun.
Yeah,
Joe
he from
Burrow.
Philly,
To
so
the right side, that's Whittington. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
this shit.
9
Look,
yards
cause
to
he
pick
saying
up
he the
there, and that's a first
best
down.
ever did this shit. So I'm like, all right. He still look. He be talking noise. His team be pumped up, but he ain't winning shit. So he ain't won.
Now it's
Look,
Burrow.
in one of them leagues, come on, baby.
On the throw, Leonard.
In one of them leagues he lost the damn Super Bowl, bro, with 2 seconds to go in the game. Dude threw a Hail Mary on him. He was sick.
This team's gonna have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Second
He
and
won
10.
some back. He won some back in the day, but it's been a
Here's
minute.
Burrow setting up to throw it.
It's not tight end right here, man. He nice.
The Cowboys going to use their second
Look,
time.
he all like that.
As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Well, a touchdown here on this drive. It wouldn't
You
really
have-
put
you
much of
have
a
to.
dent in
Y'all
the
be
score
having, like,
deficit right now, but
the
as
whole
you
roster
mentioned in
be
the past, CD, your
boosted
coach is
up and
probably just
stuff.
hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not,
Right.
they might be looking for replacements.
see, if
Treat
I-
every drive as if it's your last, and make it a
They got too
successful
much
one in
going
some
on.
small way.
There's a whole lot going on this matter. Uh-oh, big boy, what you doing? Right?
They'll look to throw again.
What he do? He never went out.
Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Dude never went out.
Brings up second down.
What's the damn ball?
A final shot now for Burrow. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch. as
All right,
he was
brother.
able to get both
Appreciate you waiting, man.
And as this defense walks off the field, they should do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the
All the time. You go at each other in practice. Obviously, your training camps, your off season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense. A complete team victory.
So for Cleveland, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead